Hello Biology 1 students, my name is MItch Albers. I'm your course instructor, and what I'm going to do is take a few moments here to get you off to a good successful start by just going over some basic information. First of all, welcome to the class, and I hope you have a successful semester. And to get off to a good start, what you're going to need to do this first week is get a number of things set up. First of all, we are going to be using Desire to Learn D2L Brightspace as our course management system, and you'll be logging into D2L, and there in this announcements area I will be posting all the pertinent information for this first week to get you off to a good start. I need you to be checking this page daily. I'll be posting things there throughout the week, but mostly I'll be posting the weekly updates every Sunday morning or Sunday evening prior to the start of the next week. And then I'll have all the information about deadlines and things that are due and what's going on in the class, pulling that stuff from the course syllabus. And probably the first thing you should be doing this semester is reading that course syllabus. And you can download that off of D2L and go through it completely. I have posted a separate screencast of the syllabus, and I walk you through. I don't go through every word for word, but I will do a pretty thorough walkthrough to make sure you understand all the nuts and bolts and how the class is going to work. So make sure you check that out as well, and that's posted in the announcements area of D2L. Some of the things that you're going to need to get set up right away here at the start of the semester is, as far as the textbooks go, we're using the Campbell Biology in the 11th edition, and you will not be purchasing a hard copy text like this. We will be making this textbook, the full textbook, available as an e-book or an e-text, and it's integrated now into D2L. And you'll find the e-text in the content area under materials in the main menu to access that. Now, before you can actually access that, you're going to have to activate your what's called Red Shelf eBooks textbook, and there's a set of step-by-step instructions on how you go about doing that, and I've posted those step-by-step instructions in D2L as well, and so that's one of the things you want to be doing here right away this week. And we are going to be using an online homework system called Mastering Biology. And Mastering Biology is also going to be integrated into D2L. And that has to be activated as well. And coming up already Monday at 10 o'clock is the deadline for 2 mastering homework assignments. One is the Intro to Mastering Biology, which you should do first, so that'll give you a whole idea of how the online homework system works. And then the other is the Chapter 1 Mastering Biology homework assignment. And those deadlines for those homework assignments are always going to be on Monday nights at 10 o'clock. So check your course syllabus, and again, I'll have those details spelled out for you here in the announcements area, all about mastering, and if you've used something like Mastering Chemistry or a MyLab for math, a math class or that sort of thing, you'll know exactly what the online homework system. If you're new to this, you'll want to get this set up right away and get started on that homework assignment as soon as possible. A couple of other things that I have in the syllabus, but they're optional. One is titled Thinkwell Biology, and this is an access code kit you buy through the MCTC bookstore, and you can purchase this through the bookstore at a much reduced cost than buying it direct from Thinkwell. So if you're interested in exploring this to find out what it's about, I have a link under the materials content area in D2L that will take you to the Thinkwell website and give you a couple of sample video lectures so you can see what it's all about. For you online students taking the online lecture, I highly recommend it since you're not getting a face-to-face lecture. And I have never had a student who purchased this and thought that they wasted their money. It is absolutely an awesome product. Go to page 6 of the syllabus. I have listed all the video lectures out of this product that you'll use this semester for the class. And you'll want to, the benefit also from this is that this not only covers general biology topics that we cover here in Biology 1, but it covers all the body systems. So if you go on to anatomy, you'll have that content available to you, and a bunch of content areas that go into microbiology as well. So you'll get a lot more out of it if you want to use it in those classes later on. Another optional book I have is called Introducing Chemistry for Biology Students. This book is intended for students who haven't had chemistry for a while, and or your chemistry experience was not very successful, and you want to get better, because if you look at what we do here in biology, especially for the first 2 exams, this class starts out pretty much as a biochemistry class. So this is a workbook, and this is available through our MCTC bookstore. And again, this is just an optional one, but it's for students to kind of get up to snuff. This basically goes through, what chemistry do you need to understand the biology. Okay, and then for the lab, we don't sell a hard copy lab manual anymore. And we have gone to an online lab manual that's called Lab Archives. And Lab Archives is, when you log in, will look something like this. And you'll need to set up a separate Lab Archives account. I've got details about Lab Archives and a special link to register for your lab section specifically. Those are posted in both the lecture D2L page and your lab D2L page. So when you log into D2L, there are 2 D2L courses for Biology 1, one for the lecture and one for the lab. We're going to be using both. And we're not meeting for lab this first week, but when you go to your first lab meeting, we'll go through all the nuts and bolts of the lab specifically. But there are a couple of things that you'll need to do this first week, and that is register your account with Lab Archives. It's $15, and you do it online with a credit card. And then the other thing you'll need to buy is a 3-ring binder. This is what you'll maintain as your lab notebook. And each week you'll be printing out the labs and then adding them to this 3-ring binder. And these you can get through our bookstore or Walgreens, CVS, Target, any school supply store. And then you'll need a set of safety goggles. So get these, put these in your backpack, keep them in your backpack. Don't leave them out at home. Bring them with you all the time, because if you don't have these and we are going to need these in lab, we cannot let you in the lab. So make sure you have your lab safety goggles. Okay? And, so those are the course materials that you'll be needing to get here right away. And so I would suggest read the syllabus, go through my announcements. And one of the things about D2L is that you'll want to always scroll down to the very bottom of the page, and there's a link down here that says Show All Announcements. Make sure you click on that link, and that will bring up other announcements that are posted below that you might not see, but they're there. And that's your responsibility. You need to be aware of all the things that are posted here and get yourself off to a positive start here this semester, being well informed. So that, in a nutshell, is what we need to get started this first week. And I've kind of outlined some things here in D2L. I have a separate screencast that will walk you through, kind of take you a tour of the D2L website. But what you want to do this first week is get into the materials content area and look at all the things that I've got posted there, specifically the strategies for success videos that are posted there. And then I've got a whole bunch of lecture resources. And one of the things that you'll want to print out right away are my detailed lecture notes. I call them DLNs, but these are specific lecture outlines that I fleshed going through the textbook and for each chapter. And students print these out. And then as they read the book, they annotate them and take notes. So as you're reading the book, these notes follow right along. And then students for my on-campus face-to-face lectures print these out. They bring them to class. I don't use these in class as a presentation tool. I use something called Prezi, and I have my Prezi lectures posted in the content area also of D2L, and that you can take a look at those. But what they do is they annotate, they add notes and sketches to these detailed lecture notes as we kind of go through these topics during the lecture. So you'll get a lot of use out of these, and you'll want to maybe keep a separate 3-ring binder to organize and keep all those notes. But the other thing that I'll have posted in that content area are links to a number of YouTube videos by chapter that if the Thinkwell video lectures are something that you're not going to do, then you'll want to check out those YouTube videos that I've posted there. I've reviewed them. They fit in exactly with the curriculum that we teach in this course, so you're welcome to use those. And then I've got a bunch of exam resources, practice pre-tests for each chapter, chapter tests, and a tool called Cumulative Test that you want to check out. And I kind of go over that in the my screencast tour of D2L. But that is a tool that you can actually practice simulated tests for the kinds of tests that we're going to be taking this semester in this class. So again, welcome to the Biology 1 class. Get started right away, dive in, don't delay, and get yourself off to a positive start, and that will get you off to success this semester. So we'll see you online and in class.